Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to talk about ear training today, and I want to tell you about how important it is, and then I want to show you how to do it, okay? Number one, it is not that hard, so don't listen to anybody out there that says this is hard or impossible or anything like that. Number two, you need it, okay? Don't let anybody tell you you don't. I'm going to say don't let anybody tell you a lot during this video. Don't let anybody tell you you don't need to train your ear, because that's wrong. It's just wrong. If you train your ear by doing this right here, you're going to be able to create arrangements of your own. And they don't have to be crazy complicated or anything like that, or they can be very complicated as much as you'd like. But you're going to be able to do it yourself and not have to rely on somebody's tab sheet or anything like that. So, you need it, and it's not that hard, okay? Really, it's not. Just put in a little bit of time, and you can do it. And I'm going to show you right here how to do it. So, number one, we're going to pick an easy song. We're going to pick a nursery rhyme, okay? Something we know. All right, we're going to pick, for the purposes of this, we're going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb, okay? Now, when you're doing this, I would say to just use the old KISS rule, okay? Keep it simple, stupid. We don't need to get this overcomplicated, so let's keep it simple. Let's pick out our melody on 2, maybe 3 strings max, okay? Let's not try to go all crazy hog wild here. Let's just pick our melody notes out on two strings, all right? So we have to find a starting point. And this is where people just sort of panic. Oh, okay. You can start in a whole bunch of different places. But let's try to start somewhere that sounds familiar to us, somewhere that is close, doesn't have to be exact, but somewhere that is close to those original notes, those first notes. So we've got Mary had a little lamb. So you're like, Mary, okay. For the purposes of this, I'm going to use the 2nd string and the 3rd string, all right? Because this 2nd string open, this B note, it just sounds okay, right? Mary. So now I go Mary. Does it go Mary or does it go Mary? Okay, it goes down. So I've got a B note. And I said I was only going to use 2 strings. So to go down from that B note, I'm just going to go up 1 string to the G note. And I go Mary. That didn't sound right. But we've got all these frets all the way up and down here, right? Let's start using them. So we know it's down from that B note. And I'm not going to talk about the notes, the individual notes very much, but I'm just doing it right now just to get you started. So we need to go up from the G, but we don't know how far. So let's start at the 1st fret. So Mary. That didn't sound right. Okay? So let's go to the 2nd fret. Mary. That sounded good, didn't it? Let's go to the 3rd just to make sure. Mary. That sounded wrong. Okay? Listen to your ear. It knows. Mary. That sounded fine. Okay, now we've got had. Mary had. I think it goes down. Does it go up? Let's see. Mary had. Okay. Mary had. I think it goes down a little further. Mary had. That was that G string open, the 3rd string open. So 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string open. Okay. Mary had. Okay. Mary had a. Does that that go up or down? Mary had a, it goes up, but just a little bit. Now we've got little lamb. Does that go up or down? Mary had a little lamb. It goes up. So we're doing this on 2 strings, right? Let's just try the open 2nd string. Mary had a little lamb. That all works fine. Okay? You see how we take it note by note. So we take it note by note. And let me show you another way to play Mary Had a Little Lamb that is just on the 3rd string pretty much. And once you start plucking these out, you can start to try to embellish them afterwards, you know, by using slides, hammer-ons, pull-offs, strums, all kind of stuff, double thumbing, drop thumbing, whatever. So I'm going to do this instead. Now, I started out on a B note. This right here, the 3rd string, 4th fret, that's a B note too. So I don't want you to worry about the B and all the letters. Don't worry about that. But just realize that notes can be found, the same note, all over the place. All over the place, okay? So if I go, that was all on the 3rd string. Now we're going to have to go up. That was the 1st string open. But I want to show you, and I want you to understand that there's all different ways, you know, there's a whole bunch of different ways to do this. You can find the notes all over the place, but it's all right here, okay? You can hear it, and if you say, Mandy, I can't do it. I can't. I don't know how to do it. Can't do it. All right. Well, number 1, don't have such a negative attitude. If you really want to do it, you can do it. Now, if you say, Mandy, my ear's terrible. I can't do Mary Had a Little Lamb because it all sounds like the same note to me. Okay? Well, turn on your TV to YouTube or whatever you watch YouTube on, and you pull up nursery rhyme Mary Had a Little Lamb, and you'll get some little piano version or some little kid going, Mary had a little lamb, whatever it is. Listen to that and play Mary, 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 Mary had a, okay? Start comparing that with your banjo. Start comparing those notes, note for note, with the recording and your banjo. You can do it that way. You can do it, you know, by your own ear, and you can hear what's going on. But make sure you pick a simple song, something that you know, because if you don't know it, it's going to be harder for you. So that's why we start with such simple songs, and then we move up and up and up. Okay, so practice this. Do it once a week. Okay, maybe the first week you pick it out, however you're going to pick it out. You just pluck it out with whatever you can find, okay? Then the following week, pick it out on another string. Start with another string and try it. And see where that takes you around the fretboard, okay? Then after that, you know, maybe start trying to embellish and add in your clawhammer strokes, strums, pull-offs, hammer-ons, slides, all that good stuff. You can start to do that. And if you'll train up your ear, you certainly won't need me anymore, or anybody else for that matter. You may want to watch because it's fun to watch people, but I want you to not be afraid of this, because so many people are intimidated by it, and they shouldn't be, okay? If you'll just take the time to do this, you will be so happy, because even though it might slow you down from whatever progress you're at right now, you think it slows you down, it's really not. It's making you a much better player. So don't be afraid. If you can already rip out some fast tab and play fast, whatever, just put the brakes on for a minute and try this. Give it a try. And don't just do it one time. Do it a bunch of times. Do it 3 or 4 times. Do it for an entire month before you say, Mandy, forget it, I'm not doing ear training. Don't do that, okay? Do it at least a month, all right? Give it a shot, and you might be surprised with what you find, okay? So I want you to go out there, get you a nursery rhyme, and play it for your grandkids or your neighbors' kids or your kids or whoever will listen. Play it for your dogs. I play for my dogs all the time. They're the best audience in the world. You will be really happy when you start to figure out how to play by ear. And I'll have other videos out about this, kind of in a series, I guess you could say. But this is step 1, all right? So start training that ear with this step, and we'll go on to step 2 next time. Yeah. So if you haven't already, which I don't know why you haven't, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these videos. Hit the like button, because YouTube really wants people to hit like. They don't care if you hit dislike either, but I don't really want you to hit dislike. But they really want engagement. So hit like, subscribe, and say something if you want. Give a little comment. Go ahead and do that. And until next time, I just want you to always remember that Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.